Here's to You is supported by One Life Spirits. One Life Spirits is built on purpose, culture, good people, and good drinks, so you can live one life to the fullest.
That means shots that are smooth, tasteful, and pair perfectly with a lime, or our favorite, an orange, because if you're still chasing tequila with a lime, what are you doing? That orange slice brings out the bright citrus notes of Una Vida Blanco, which is smooth, authentic, and tasteful, like myself.
Plus, Una Vida is 100% additive free, so you're enjoying tequila in its purest form without the hangover regret.
Yeah, because it takes us 3 to 5 business days to recover now, and anxiety is not my friend.
That's why you should stick with Una Vida or try cocktails instead of shots.
Okay, a little.
One Life Spirits also crafts El Trago, High Post vodkas, and Le Bon whiskey, all bold, smooth, and made to share. Whether it's game night, date night, or just Tuesday night, they've got the pours covered.
Because it's not just about taste, but it's about that feeling. And we're proud spirit snobs, so treat yourself. Visit onelifespirits.com, swing by the One Life Spirits bar inside of El Primo, or grab a bottle at your local liquor store.
Cheers. Have you been wanting to get into the medical field for your career? I know before our podcast career started taking off, I had thought about it. I think I'd be a good pharmacy technician.
I think you have a lot of transferable skills for that, for sure.
Me too. So if you want to get your CNA, CMA, LPN, EKG,
ABC.
Our proud sponsor, Allied Health, has got you covered.
They have a career training center where they offer in-person and hybrid classes for you. So if you need
convenient classes,
covered.
Financial assistance,
covered.
Industry-leading education,
covered.
Advising,
it's all covered.
Well, reach out to our people at Allied Health at alliedhealthcareertraining.com and get to where you want to be in your medical career. Cheers.
You were like...
Yep. I accomplished my task, and then I went home and then released the demons.
Was it like
no.
Scary Movie?
Come out!
Yeah, he said, unleash beasts.
Yep. That's how it happens.
That's what he did.
It looks like an exorcism in this bathroom. That's funny.
Oh my God. We were actually going to start, but I think this also helps, It
Yeah.
gets you used to it.
Yeah.
It's not like somebody just throws you in. Like, all right, question first.
Yeah. So anyway.
And welcome back to another episode of Here's to You, the podcast. Presented by One Life Spirits, Allied Health, and Secret Investors.
Yes.
Of which this will be our last venture with. Is this our last?
Yeah, this is our last
recording
episode
session in this office?
Yeah, our next one is going to be at a cool place that is a content creator house. And that's the little snippet we can say right now.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what else we can say yet.
Yeah. But
it's top secret. But it's not top secret. You should if you're interested in this content creator house, actually message us, because it's not going to be top secret. It's not going to be gatekept. It's going to be something that anybody can go and rent out. There's going to be a pool there. There's a lot of setup.
Pool?
Yeah, there's a pool. There's a lot of setup places. We're going to be recording at the pool now. Just kidding. It's too cold.
Summertime.
Yeah, summertime for sure. Speaking of cool spaces, we're sitting here with somebody who's got a very cool space.
Oh, yes, facts, 100%. This person is, you're seeing him on camera, but like Miguel Genochio?
Genochio. All right, so it's the Americanized version is Genochio. The correct way to say it is Genochio.
Genochio. Okay. I knew I needed to practice it more. Genochio. Okay. We have Miguel Genochio here, who really, both figuratively and literally, is building community first at the front steps. He is the founder of Front Steps, a storyteller, a community builder. Again, he is creating a space for creatives to be seen, heard, and supported. And originally from the Bay Area, but now also building something here in Wichita. He's been bringing people together through music, storytelling, shared experiences, from playlists that are telling you who you are or playlists that are just fun so that you can start cleaning your house. Yes. But also merch that really represents belonging and moments that remind us that we're not alone. Miguel, you're really building out this really cool community space. That's
weird. It's like, when you read when you read a birthday card.
Yeah.
It's like one of those ones. It's like, read it, and you're like you know what I mean? You're like.
I know, right? I know it's really hard to like accept the little flowers, huh?
Yeah, I think that's very true, because just with a lot of stuff, like when people come down to the space, they'll be like, "Oh, your space is cool," and I'll be like, "Oh, I know," like, but it's like I'm like I don't know. It's like So it's not. You want to remain humble, but it's like, I know I'm building this really cool thing, and I'm so excited and passionate about it. And then also it's like, but you're seeing me, and I'm sorry, but like vulnerable. Like, am I coming off as I'm showing off? Or, am I braggadocious?
That's how I feel with this.
When it's weird, because it's like it's your baby too, right? So you want to like show people your baby.
Your sperm.
whenever it's like, I think it's like a crab. When like a crab sheds its skin, it's like that. Or a shell, it's like super vulnerable. I think that's when you're building something you haven't like established it yet, or maybe in your head you established it, but the world hasn't seen it, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like you're in that I don't have a shell like moment where you're like, I'm super vulnerable, because like anything can happen, but I'm growing still. So I get it.
No, and your space really is super vulnerable, from everything, like even just the paintings that you have on the wall. I mean, like, you're really letting people into who you are, your personality. This isn't just like a pop-up store in terms of like, oh, this looks nice here. No, everything is built with so much intentionality.
Yeah, it's very curated, I guess. Mm-hmm. That would be the word for it. But it's like, I think it comes from a place of, I just want other people. Sometimes we struggle with seeing our own. I think just what you just said, right? We don't see our own value. So I want people to know that I see them, and I want to have people see other people the way I see those people. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's really about just giving flowers and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I feel like I was gonna ask you who, for other people that don't know you, who is Miguel? But I think like you just answered that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's who you are.
Yeah, it really is. It's weird. Just like, I don't know. It's like, I've always been that person ever since I was like young, but I think maybe it comes, we were just talking about that, like coming from a place of not having. So knowing that you might have something that somebody else might need that you might not necessarily, you see value in it still, but they see more value and they need it for their next journey, right? So it's like, let's give them the space, whatever the exposure, whatever the case may be, so then they can go about their journey. I think that everybody's a lighthouse. So.
Yes, actually, that's what we were talking about. Expand on this. The light when we met up, because I thought that was such a really like a great metaphor. The whole lighthouse, like you just said this of, we're just a part of your journey, but it's not. You're not saying it in this like, oh, I'm just a tiny piece. Like, no, yes, you are, but also like an integral piece that was built with some intentionality.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough I had, I think, 5 lighthouses in my life of people who like helped me out, like when I was down, like super down. And there's no way that I can ever repay those people. Like, I've tried, let me take you out to dinner, hey, leaving money in their house, and just being like, hey, I can't repay that. So how I can repay that is just being a person like that, right? And being a person that's like, hey, I know I can't help you for your full journey, right? But I can help you for this small portion of time, whether it's like you're just telling somebody to have a nice day, or you're just having people feel value at that moment, or if it's, just helping somebody out again with something that you might not spark joy for you, but you know, it sparks joy for them, or it helps them with their travel. You know, if you're playing Zelda, I can imagine that, right? Some like old guy, like, here, you're gonna need this during your journey.
That's where you are. Like but with wearing a really cool ass orange hat.
Yeah, exactly. Like the wizard with the hat. It's
the wizard with the hat.
Yeah, he was like, hey, you need this for your journey. You know, that's just how I see it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think we're in everybody. Unfortunately, we're not, right? And that's a reality that we're not in everybody's life all the time. But it doesn't mean that just because you're not in their lives anymore that they didn't bring value to you, right? Yes. Whether these people are like have moved on like spiritually, or they have moved on, I'm talking about like ascended to like they passed away or whatever. It doesn't mean that you just forget about them, right? And even for friends, like you have friends when you were like, I don't know, 6 years old or something like that, and then they helped you. These people are like, oh, he exposed me to Nintendo. We used to go to eat Pop-Tarts and stuff like that. So those little stories make a difference in your life. So you have to be mindful of that. So I think that's where the Lighthouse kind of comes from.
Yeah. So. And man, I loved that metaphor when you described it about how, for me, I'm such a visual thinker that like I really did think of like someone coming. Like I think like when we get to a point where like we can maybe do this full time, and like I'm just gonna be drawing out a bunch of these things, a bunch of these conversations. But
and that's it, because everybody's conversation, even like us linking up, but then like how this all came about, and I think that's the reason why the sound checks are so important. It's like you're giving somebody, it's not clout, right? Because it can be easily seen as like clout, like, hey, I'm giving you some exposure and stuff like that. But if it's like truly done right, truly done correctly, it's like, hey, I acknowledge I see what you're doing, and I'm just want to put a light on it to help you get to the next spot, because you never know, somebody might be down, you guys. Like a lot of people will be go through real shit, and next you know, it's like, damn, what could I have done to help them, right? We'll use it as in the term of like a small business, right? So a small business can really be going through some stuff, and then next you know, they're getting ready to close, and then, you know, somebody writes a review on it, and they're like, hey, this store is, you know, this place is closing, and then we're like, oh, let's go save them. It's like, nah, why do we have to wait?
Yes.
Why do we have to wait to make somebody feel important, to have somebody feel seen? Like, nah, like if you really vibe with them.
If stop, you know, like stop.
There's no cool guys.
Yeah, like stop with the whole nonchalant shit.
Yeah,
like bro, why are we acting like we
just
don't
like
care?
My shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I see what you're doing, and it gets weird because it's internet, right? And you're like, I don't want to be creepy.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not. Why are you acting that way? You're following someone else who has a lot more.
That's our mindset though. Yeah, right? That has a lot to do with like our mindset and how we view the world, right? We can help everybody else, right? We can go buy Coca-Cola all day and all that stuff, but then we won't necessarily help a friend. But just to go back to, it's just showing love, man. I think that's really what it is. So if you can change the word from support to love or to whatever, like it's those
it's
words
pretty interchangeable for you, and like what you're trying to build with the sound check.
Exactly. And it's just like, just show love and stuff like that, because we're all going through some shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's going through some shit, so we just have to be mindful of that. You know what I mean? Whether if you're faking it too, because there's a lot of people out there that fucking act like they got it all together. Yeah. And then,
but I think like that's, I mean, one, I get it. Like sometimes, like we're all trying to get through our shit. Right? and mask. We're all masking.
Yes.
But I think like, or at least like that's why we try to have more of these types of conversations that are anything and everything. Yeah. All the interests, who you are, but then like what you're trying to do, and then all of your random interests, because like, let's take the masks off here.
You guys know the song Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles? That's like one of my, all right, so this is like in my 20s, right? I did like, we were experimenting, and I remember Eleanor Rigby like hit me heavy. Like it was just like about how she keeps her she keeps her mask, like her mask by the door or whatever. There's like a line in there that Paul says, and I'm like, damn, like I just got the visuals. I'm a visual person too.
Yeah.
And I got the visual and I was like, damn, like we're all wearing masks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yes.
yeah, it just depends on like who's knocking at the door, right? And
Yeah.
what mask you put on. And so,
Yeah.
and that's not to say that people are fake either.
No,
right? You know
it's
what I mean?
not. It's not that. It's deeper than that, and it's not. You know, and
The
that's
crab with the shell.
It's the crab with the shell.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, and then like once we can realize that about all of us, it's just like that's when we can really be graceful towards each other, and then realize too like shit's not that deep. You know what I mean?
It's
like
crazy.
Yeah, it's like or. You know, going back to what you were saying, how like maybe we don't always want to go and like stuff or support stuff. Like, man, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that like on that story meant something to me." I'm like, man, I show love to everyone. I be liking everything.
Yeah.
I be like.
Yeah, you get in trouble. Like that. Yeah, you get. You be like, I seen you. You liked their picture. I be like, fuck. I would just support what they're doing, dude.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
I'm like, hell yeah, it was a bomb ass picture. Why
you
would
know
I
what
not?
Yeah, I was like, take everything else out of it, right? It's like strip everything down, and then it's like I'm just want to show support. You know what I mean? And I think we just get caught up in that. I think we get caught up with. You know, I read a lot of books, right? And there's a lot of bullshit on. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, we cuss all the time.
Yeah. So
You're like, hell yeah.
I just felt like it was underlined. You know what I mean? I was like, bullshit. Like, but I think what it is like we look online and everybody seems to have it together, and I think that we go online and we look at these people and they're like, no one wants to deal with the person that's like an amateur, right? And and it's like, dude, my accolades are crazy. Like what I've done for other businesses is crazy. So, and like the culture that I have built for other places, but it's like I don't want to be the expert. I don't want to be the person that's like, follow me. Like I don't want to be a savior. Like I don't want to be that. I want to be you
want to be part of it.
I want to be a part of the journey, right?
Yeah, I want to walk beside you.
I don't.
That's how I describe myself all the time too. Like, no, go ahead.
No.
Like, because it's just like, you get to a point where you have learned a lot and you're really applying it. But let's like, I'm not like you. Sometimes you probably find yourself. I'm curious. You probably find yourself in leadership positions or getting pushed into leadership positions, and you're like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I like being a person that's in the weeds.
Yeah.
I love just being able to walk with you.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Like, I can bring my skill set of this into this, but I want to remind you that you are still who you are, and because we're collaborating, this is going to be a lot better.
So I put a lot of this, like, I don't see myself in this. I say this, and like, the part of my brain that says like, you probably shouldn't say this, right? It's like the Harriet Tubman kind of thing, right? It's like she saved like a whole bunch of people from slavery, right? And then, but she never really got to enjoy the fruits of her labor, right? So I think with Front Steps, it's like, I don't think I'm ever going to get to a point where I can like enjoy the fruits, because I feel like there's always stuff that I need to do, right? It's never going to be done, right? And that actually just speaks to my character, which is what kind of sucks, is that I'm never like truly satisfied, right?
Yeah.
It's like you can have the perfect performance, and then next thing you know, you're like, no, that sucks. Like, oh, I could have did that. Like, I walked out different, or, you know, I could have corrected that word. So I'm always like trying to self-adjust, which a long time ago, self-adjusting was a good thing, right? But, you know, I think nowadays we are like, you have to be perfect all the time. And it's like, no, like you should give yourself the room to grow and to blossom. And to go back to the sound checks, I think that's the cool thing, right? So if anybody ever gets big, right, and they get like, I want them to be able to look back and be like, damn, like at that moment, like I didn't think I had it together. You know what I mean? Because there's people who come on there and they're like, hey, we're going to do this, and they do it. And then, you know, I hit them up and I'm like, hey, like I was like, hey, remember you said that you did? And it's not like me wanting to be a part of their journey, right?
It's like you're just excited.
I'm just excited for them. I'm like, bro, like it's...
You're showing love. It's going back to what you were saying. Like you want to be able to show that love. You don't need to wait for it.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, you did it. And, you know, we had somebody on... We had a couple people on that set goals, and they obtained those goals. And then, you know, when they hit their goals, I'll be in the DM, and I'll be like, hey, like, you talked about that on the show. Like, I was like, the walls are magical, you guys.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like, and
you spoke that into existence.
Yeah, and a lot of people come on they do their sound check and they're like, we'll talk when the camera's off and they're like, oh, I got this going on. And then I'm like, one of the questions is like, what do you got going on? And they're like,
yeah.
I don't know what I got going on. I'm like, dude, we just talked about it for 20 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
that's what you need to say. And I know it applies pressure to you.
It does.
So you're mindful of it, right? But then at the same time, like speaking into existence, you know what I mean? So especially because the space is so curated, like I'm very mindful of the energy that comes in. So like it should work, right?
Yeah.
Because you have all these positive energies and all these people dreams inside of a space. And so you have to, because you have others fighting for you, right? And I think that's why the support system is so important.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Let's we've kind of circled around the support system, because some people who don't know you, I mean, we're going to have people who know you, who are going to listen to it, but we're going to have people who don't know you.
Hi, my name's Miguel.
Yeah. But like, okay, talk a little bit about like what the sound check is, but also talk about the front steps, your steps, what you're making there, you know, like how can you get in? What is it like?
Yeah. So I guess we'll start with what the support system is. So the support system is literally everyone. Everybody is a support system. We just put the label on it, right? So it's like, you know, when you go through some stuff, you'd be like, you just need to reach out to your little support. You need a support, good support system. So,
I love that.
Yeah. So it's like, it's just being mindful of your support system. Now, the support system now, and why we do the sound checks is, one, my dad used to do mixtapes for like friends and stuff like that. And I remember just waking up on like Saturday mornings and like, he had like the Kenwood speakers, or like 15s or 12s in the house. I remember the windows would shake, and it was like I was not allowed to, like, my dad worked like 60 hours a week.
Wow.
And like, so I would never see him, but I would know when he was like, it was time. It was like tiptoe around the house, because he worked nights, and it's like tiptoe, don't make any noise, right?
Yeah.
But then like I knew he was like coming out to play because music would be on. I'm like, fuck, I guess it's time to wake up, you know?
When you wake up to your mom, like to all the Spanish music playing, I'm like, I guess I'm cleaning today.
Yeah, I smell the Fabuloso.
Yes. That's like,
so it's like, all right, you're like, okay, all right, it's time to wake up. So but my dad was like that, and I remember he would just like write out playlists for his friends and stuff like that, and then like for birthdays and whatever, and so that was always in my DNA, right? Yeah. So
it was a gift.
Yeah, it was weird, because like the gift of music from my dad was true. Like, I don't even know where I would be without that. You know, so when we start doing the sound checks, you know, it started off as us just doing like, hey, can you make a playlist? Because I think it'd be cool. Yeah. Like, cause that's very intimate. You doing a playlist for somebody, right? Yeah. It's like
it is. I mean, like, I think that's the lost art of it, though. Too, now that we're all streaming, like, that's not a huge thing anymore, and it's sad. Yeah. It's like, God, I remember like, or you know, when you can't easily get access to the song lyrics, or you had to buy a CD and sometimes they had the song lyrics in there, or also like where you're just like playing the thing and then you're writing it down on your notebook.
Yeah. Hey, what song is this?
Yeah.
What, like all those kind of things, or like you cherish that CD too, right?
Yes.
Because there's some CDs that I still have, and I'm like, hopefully it still plays. That scratch looks a little deep, you know.
Oh, and you would actually go and clean them. Oh my God, I do remember this.
It's a lost art form.
It's
you used
a
to
lost
store them different.
Yes.
You just didn't care. Like with your phone, it's like whatever. You just like you toss it.
Yeah.
Hey, if I get logged out, or it's what I can find these songs again. So I think that is a piece of it, right? And again, if we ever get to a point, and I don't own Spotify, I don't own Instagram. These things could get shut down at any time, right? But hoping that they last for forever and our account doesn't get shut down or flagged or whatever the case may be, right? If that stays up long after I'm gone, like we'll be able to access those playlists. We'll be able to access those songs, right? And so like if something happens to anybody who's been on the sound check, their families can go on there and be like,
oh,
it gets really deep, but like that's literally how my brain works.
But I'm glad that you said that, because going back to that lost art form of writing songs down and all of that, my mom has passed, and we not a long time ago, but maybe a couple of months after she passed, we found a little like just sticky notepad type of thing, and it was in the kitchen, and it was songs that she had written down. And it was just a set of songs, and so
that fucked you up, huh?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. And like the amount of times that me and my sister, or just in our sibling chat, because we all talk, because we don't want to forget this memory.
It's legacy.
Yeah. It's, we never want to forget her. So anyways, I'm always like, send me that picture again, because I need to make this into a playlist. Like when I'm feeling like I really miss her, I want to go listen to these songs that she wrote down in this notebook. So in this notepad.
And my dad like had all types of lists. He would just write he had like a notebook, and it would be like songs, like what he wanted to, like songs he would like to get. And it sucked because he passed away in 2019. So it's when you lose a parent, it sucks because it's like that void is never filled.
No,
right?
It's not.
And I think that's there's songs now that I can't even I'll like turn it off.
Yes,
immediately I'm like turn it off.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes that I'll lean into it, and I'm like, oh, like I'll cry and shit like that. And I'm a big guy, you know what I mean? But like I'm extra,
boys cry too.
I'm extra sensitive too, like, you know what I mean? So like I'll lean into it, and I'm like, oh, like, when I was my son's age, I was my dad's age. And when I was my son's age, I was where my dad's at. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So, like, I'm like, damn.
How old is your son again?
18.
18.
So, yeah. So
dude, you were young.
Yeah. So, he passed when I was older. But
okay.
I'm just...
Right, 2019, yeah.
Yeah, when I was mentality-wise, like, just seeing where he was, like, the music he was listening to and, like, what he was doing, I'm like, damn, like... We're literally on the same trajectory. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, at this age, he was making playlists for his friends. I was like, now I'm making playlists with my friends. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like that's kind of cool. It's like, and that kind of speaks to like, one, not to derail this, but like trauma, all that stuff, your childhood, it's in your DNA.
Yeah.
It's in your DNA. So like if there's something that you need to correct, you need to be mindful to correct it. If there's something that you don't want to change, and it's already in your DNA, so it'll pop up. Even if you try to people are like, I don't want nothing to do with my parents. I'm like, shit's gonna pop up, bro.
Yeah, unless you actually work on it.
Hey, yeah. Like,
I mean, it'll still pop up too when you work on it, because triggers happen. Yeah. And then you have to remember, like, how am I going to respond to this? Am I going to respond in an old way, or am I going to respond to the new way?
Yeah. So I still can't build furniture. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know the trauma from my dad. I'm just like, no. I was like, I remember he would just break it and buy a new one. I was like, that's what. It's like, sweetest dude. My dad would just black out on like anything. I remember he was just making like a CD rack, and it had like the glue. Yeah. And it was like, remember he like just got mad. And I remember he got mad, and he was like, I just need you to move. And I was like, move? I was like, we're in the middle of and I was like, oh, okay. And he just like, yeah, I was like, man, that's crazy. You know, you just. I don't know. It's like in your DNA or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Yeah.
So the sound check and what you're doing there is you're trying to get people, again, to be able to do that. So now talk about Front Steps, your office space, how people can access it.
So what do you do, Miguel?
What do you do?
So Front Steps, it's actually an acronym. So it's like Future Representatives of Now and Then, right? So that part right there, and I'll say that again, future representatives of now and then, right? So that just speaks to the legacy, right? So whether it's then or if it's in the future, like we're all going to be representing something, right? So it's just being mindful of legacy. Now the steps part, I bit my tongue, excuse me, but the steps part is success through every person's support. So you can replace it with happiness, you can replace it with success with through every person's love, whatever the case may be. But without us supporting each other, whether it's whether it's having a good day, hey, I acknowledge what you're doing, we won't be successful, and successful won't feel the same, right? We also talked about like success. What does success look like? Everybody's is different, right? But I think at the end of the day, you just want people just want to be happy, right? And happiness does not hit if you're not with people, right?
Yeah.
You see it all the time. Millionaires and these people are like, I'm just so unhappy, and it's like, you know, there's like, or Michael Jackson was a prime example of that.
Yeah.
Like that's like had this crazy amount of success, but then you can't go outside, right? And it's like, or you don't have anybody to share it with, right? So then you're just with yourself, self-regulating and all that stuff. So like you have to have the support of other people in order to have true success, not like, hey, I got 6 million, I got 5 million in the bank. Because if you are truly successful, then we don't have like a Bezos problem, right? When you're around, like, when you have the success around other people, you just don't have that, like, it's not about me, right? Yeah. Success is nice, but if I'm not there with my friends and they're not successful, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, well, then, or, I mean, it's those memes. They're funny of like, when they're like, money doesn't bring happiness. I'm like, I don't know, I'll be crying on a yacht. Yeah. But it's like, it's a funny meme.
Until you're crying on a yacht.
Until you're crying on a yacht by yourself.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that's kind of lonely.
Or paid friends. You know what I mean? Like when you're like, oh, I don't have, the only thing that, it's like rappers deal with that a lot. You know, actors and stuff like that. You get caught up with like yes men, people who are in your corner. And trust me, I've been on the other end, right? Where it's like when you've been by yourself and you're just like, damn, I just need somebody to be like, hey, good job. Or you just need that, right? And you kind of just need a yes man. Just like, I just need me to keep, you know, a cheerleader. It's not really a yes man, a cheerleader. You need a cheerleader in your corner. But, you know, it just, I don't know. It just kind of, you just have to be mindful of all that stuff. I think that's really what it comes down to. It's just being mindful, and I don't know. It just, I kind of didn't lose my train of thought because I just started thinking about like what it means to have like support in your corner. You know what I mean? So,
So how can creators access the space?
Hit me up, IG. Front Steps is the future. I think that's the crazy part. Is like some people. So I will say this, like, we don't really, it's not that we don't support other people, right? But we're very mindful, again, of what we talked about earlier about like who's in the space, right? So I can't have
your office hours,
like I can't have a certain amount, I can't have a certain kind of people in there. Like I have to have people who are going to not take energy from it, because it's a melty pot, right? Like, you can take the energy from it, but I need you
no vampires.
I don't want you like just coming there taking and then being like, this is a great idea, this is this, all right, we're out. Like, like you take a penny, leave a penny. You get what I'm saying? Like that, you got to have that kind of mentality.
I mean, it goes back to the intentionality of even having like good people in your corner and good friends. Right? Like, you can have yes men, you can have someone who is just there to, oh, you're doing this, I want to seem cool because I'm with you. And it's like, well, no. Because I don't want to wear a mask 24/7.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to always be on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I always got to be like, oh, like, got to watch what I say. Like, because there's, and this is the thing, there's going to be times even when you guys go back in your old podcast and be like, I shouldn't have said that, right? And it's like, but that's a part of it. And I think that's a big thing. It's like, people aren't allowed to grow nowadays. Yeah. Again, we're just like, we have to be like perfect. We always have to be on. We always have to say the right things. We always have to make the right moves. And we start putting pressure on us. And it's like, dude, like, we already have tons of shit that we got to worry about, like life, bills, like policies, and you know, like all this stuff. So and then we beat ourselves up. Then we get to the point where we beat ourselves up, and then we got to watch every word that we say. And it's like, dude, allow me to grow. Allow me to not necessarily.
It's the shame. That's the thing, is that we love to shame, and we also shame ourselves. Like, because there's it goes on both ends, right? Like, you could say something wrong, and then people will shame you for it. Because shame is different. Where all you're doing is just beating yourself up about it, and you're not able to get up and grow from it. There's a difference between being able to be accountable and like maybe feeling guilt. Guilt is different too. There's going to be action with it. Shame is just one of those feelings that puts you down, and you can put shame on yourself too. Like, I've been on the other side where maybe someone's not shaming me, or maybe to some degree when I was growing up, that was the feeling I always felt. And so then you just carry it with you as an adult, where you're like, oh, I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have done that. And like constantly pushing yourself down doesn't allow you to like build it back. Like if you can't regulate that emotion, all you're gonna do is just be like, well, nothing I'm doing is right, nothing I'm doing is good. And it's like, no, you need to stop thinking like that too.
And that's why I say be mindful, right? If you're just like mindful in your day-to-day actions, like I'm not saying that you like, again, you overanalyze everything and put thought to everything, but just be mindful. Like be mindful of the situation, be mindful of everybody's feelings, be
empathy.
Empathetic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like,
And Scott, I don't want people's sympathy. I don't want you looking down at me and being like, I feel sorry for you. You know, I've had friends who have lost loved ones, and it's like, it's hard. What do you say? Like, you know, I had a friend that lost his pops recently, and I was like, dude, I don't want to say I'm sorry. I don't want to say, I don't want to say I'm sorry to you, dude, because one, it's a part of life, and unfortunately it's a part of life, right? I wish that we all can live to 100 years old and we can start doing that, but you know, only thing I can say is like, bro, like I feel where you're at. You know what I mean? And it's, you're gonna feel
the empathy.
Yeah, you're gonna feel that you're all good, and then 2 years later you're gonna hit the trigger, and then you're gonna find a Post-it note with songs on it, and then that's gonna tear you up, and then you're gonna be right back in it. So like, just know these things are coming, and just be mindful of them, and then you can move forward from there. I don't know. The feeling sympathetic, like I feel sorry for people like that. You just don't grow like that. There's no growth from that.
No, because there's a difference between like, because sympathy is the one where it's like, it's the one where you want to feel bad for them, and then empathy is the one where it's like, I hear you and I see you.
What is it? Sympathy is like, it's like, I feel sorry for you, and then sympathy is like, the feeling of it, right?
It's like, I might not fully understand, because like that's the other part of empathy, is like, you don't have to understand, but you can see that person. You can just hear them.
So I think we all just want, but then it's crazy too, right? You start thinking about it, it's like, people just want to be seen, but then we'd be like, fucking cloud chasers. You know what I mean? But I think there's a balance. I think there's a balance to it, right? You're like,
this constant
but it's like,
double-edged sword.
Is that person, do they just want to be seen? It's like, if you sit down with that person, or is this just somebody who wants to be seen? You know, because I think even people who do like heinous stuff, like I think to a point they just want to be seen. It's somebody to catch them in time.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody didn't catch. And so this is where we go back to the lighthouse, right? So somewhere that lighthouse let it get too dark. And that's what happens, right?
It brought me back to Diddy.
Somebody was.
Have you seen the new
I tried to watch it, and I so.
Do you hate 50 Cent?
So hot take. Hot take. So no, I don't hate 50 Cent. I don't hate. So this is what I just 50 Cent has a really good book, and I love his book, but
I haven't read it yet.
I just think Diddy. I've always thought Diddy was a scumbag, though. Like, you know, at a like, because I grew up during that age, right? You know what I mean? The golden age, and I was always like underground backpack hip hop. So like when the golden age came, even though I'm like a huge Biggie fan, I was like, I just don't like this Puff guy. I think, you know, Puff has, for me, whatever he goes by now, he has maybe like 5 songs that I'm like, I rock with, but they're not even his songs. It's like, it's somebody else. Like, you could have put anybody in there. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like, I like chocolate milk. I don't care if it's Nestle or whatever. I just like chocolate milk, you know? So, I don't know. It's very scumbagish ways. You know what I mean? But again, we go back to the yes man. We didn't have anybody in your corner to be like, hey, bro, you need to like, you know, hey, this happened, and you can adjust, and you can like be better. It's no one said anything. No one, like, you know what I mean? And he wasn't mindful of everybody else's fucking feelings and stuff like that. You got to be mindful of that stuff. Like, scumbag through and through, but I also don't like the fact that it's on Netflix. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that it's on Netflix, and like, you know, I don't like the fact that we like to tear shit down that much. It's not that it's not the exposure, right? But we have a whole bunch of other stuff going on in the country that we should be making documentary for, that's on Netflix, and we're not. That's, you know what I mean? That's the real, like, you know what I mean? Like, where are those at? Where are those things at? Or where are the positive things, you guys? Like, where's the positive, and this isn't
right here on Here's to You podcast.
Yeah, this isn't a rant on any kind of streaming service, but it's like, I was thinking about that on the way in, and I was like, dude, you know, like, history-wise, like, why don't we have anything that teaches authentic history, right? Like, we learn history. We even teach history in schools to kids, and it's like, it's not 100% right. You know what I mean? It favors a side, right? It favors a certain side, but it's like, do we... I don't know, you guys. Like, I can get into, like, some rabbit hole stuff, and then, like... But I don't like that. I don't like that it was on Netflix. I don't like that it was like, you know, I don't know, man. I know we just have a lot more documentaries that we can be writing about other people that have done stuff equally as bad, if not worse. You know what I mean? And they perpetuate this circle. And it's like, go ahead and tear them. I'm not saying that don't do a documentary on them. I'm just saying, like, where's volume 6? You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Like, if we're going to do it, run a volume of them. Like, all right, Diddy's verse 1. The next one is, you know what I mean? And yeah, let's do it that way. Yeah, make a series out of it. And it doesn't just have to be Diddy. It needs to be everybody else. Because there's other people in positions in higher positions that have that same stuff. And stuff is still coming out about it, which is crazy, you know?
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't have a good transition for this.
I know.
Damn
I was
it.
like,
Damn
Miguel with the deepness.
No. There was something that you said with history. We're not gonna get it 100, and it's gonna favor one side. So let's make your Halo Margarita. Hey, that was good.
Pour it out. Hey, was that? I felt like with that pour sound effect, like I felt like the gin and juice song should have keyed on.
Oh.
You know what? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
You said on lighter notes. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
Oh no, we're still gonna get deep.
Yeah, I know.
We're still coming to this.
So.
Oh yeah, because that way we don't get blocked. Yep.
Here's to You is supported by One Life Spirits. One Life Spirits is built on purpose, culture, good people, and good drinks, so you can live one life to the fullest.
That means shots that are smooth, tasteful, and pair perfectly with a lime, or our favorite, an orange, because if you're still chasing tequila with a lime, what are you doing? That orange slice brings out the bright citrus notes of Una Vida Blanco, which is smooth, authentic, and tasteful, like myself.
Plus, Una Vida is 100% additive free, so you're enjoying tequila in its purest form without the hangover regret.
Yeah, because it takes us 3 to 5 business days to recover now, and anxiety is not my friend.
That's why you should stick with Una Vida or try cocktails instead of shots.
Okay, a little.
One Life Spirits also crafts El Drago, High Post vodkas, and Le Bon whiskey, all bold, smooth, and made to share. Whether it's game night, date night, or just Tuesday night, they've got the pours covered.
Because it's not just about taste, but it's about that feeling. And we're proud spirit snobs, so treat yourself. Visit onelifespirits.com, swing by the One Life Spirits bar inside of El Primo, or grab a bottle at your local liquor store.
Cheers. And we are back from our break here, segment number 2 with our homie Miguel, and we've got these drinks poured. Vanister, tell us what we're drinking on today.
Well, actually, Miguel kind of told me what to make. He was so on brand. I was just asking him, what don't you like? What do you like? And then he goes, what about this? Yeah. And I was like, so on brand for you. So it's a Halo Orange Margarita because his logo is a halo. So you'll have to elaborate on that one in a second of why. But yeah, so we made a Halo Orange Margarita, which I went outside my house, which is next to the, in my backyard, next to the watermelons, next to the blueberries, and next to the, what else did we have last night?
Pineapples.
The tunas.
I forget those.
Yeah, those and the pineapples. I also have my cutie tree. So I went and picked out at least 6 cuties, and then those are easier. So I just like squeezed them with my fingers because I'm that strong.
Guns.
Yeah, with my finger guns. I squeezed them with my finger guns. I said, psh, psh, psh. And then follow us on Instagram and TikTok so you can get the rest of the recipe on here. But it's made with Una Vida Tequila because, of course, it's a margarita. So shout out to Una Vida for helping us make this. And I added an extra a touch of love, my saliva, to rim these sugar glasses. Yeah. How's my saliva taste, guys?
Yeah, bottoms up, you guys. Bottoms up.
Everybody got their Hep B shot, so it's fine. Yes?
Yeah.
It's because the cuties might not be in season right now, but, they're still growing.
So you guys grow them?
Yeah, I grow them in my backyard.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You got watermelon?
Yeah, I got watermelon.
Hold on. Do you have all right, when you say you have watermelon, do you have watermelon, are they in season right now?
No, but they still grow in my backyard.
If you ever just want to get rid of some watermelon, you just let me know.
I mean, I'm being super
No,
sarcastic.
I'm being 1,000% press pause. No, I'm dead serious. 1,000%. All summer long, that's all I eat.
Oh, watermelon?
Yeah.
Oh, love a good watermelon.
It's good for you.
Love a good
Very
one.
hydrating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A little salt on it.
Yes.
Get your electrolytes right.
Mm-hmm. Make sure your blood's flowing where it needs to flow. If you didn't know.
Flow where it needs to flow?
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about down under for a guy? Or just in general?
Yeah.
Like the way that the blood needs to flow where it needs to flow in general?
Mm-hmm.
For any gender?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a good drink.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something on the rim, but no.
The saliva. There's something with the saliva that's really yummy.
Yes, he said, what is that? It's got a little peppermint or something, huh?
Hey, do you taste my sushi? I had sushi earlier.
That's what it is. It's a California roll. Okay. What is that on 40-Year-Old Virgin when he's like, shellfish sandwich, definitely.
Oh my god! Actually, that took me to the bench warmers. The scene. Have you seen the movie The Bench Warmers?
No, I have
You
not.
haven't seen The Bench Warmers? Have you seen The Bench Warmers?
Been more than a decade.
Oh.
No, tell us though.
It's because it's stupid. It's the scene where because they're nerds, right? And so there's bullies in the movie, and so one of the kids farts on the little kid's face.
It was I'm not supposed to laugh at this, but it's hilarious. You said, let me tell you, as a father, I think that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
All the cool kids are doing it.
And then he's like, yeah, I think I know what he ate that day. And I'm like, no. And just remember that these mics pick up everything. You guys.
No coffee today, you guys.
No coffee. Just remember that when you come on to get on the podcast, that these mics pick up everything.
24-hour fast, you guys. Just
don't do anything. Don't do anything. But no, tell us actually, Miguel, about the Halo logo.
Yeah. So Halo logo. It's just a constant reminder. I bought this jacket and I was like, oh, this is really nice, and I got it for a good price, but it picks up everything.
Oh, the fuzzy.
Oh, it's everything. I'm like, oh, it's like, yeah. So
the little dandruff from the ceiling.
Yeah, he said, oh, save that for later. So the halo is just a representation of doing good in the world and being mindful. So when you see the halo, it should be like we're earning our halo, right? So it's like opening the door for somebody, saying, hey, have a good day, or maybe buying somebody coffee. Just these small gestures of you putting good into the world, right? So I'm just trying to be mindful of stuff. No one's perfect. I don't want anybody to think that we're like an affiliated brand and we're like, it's, like, oh, is it a religious brand? I guess it could be. It depends on how you depict it, right? But
no, I think the way that how you positioned it, it doesn't look that way.
Yeah,
to me,
and
you know what I
it's,
mean?
and it's not because it's like.
Yeah, you got it nice on the side,
Yeah,
like a
angled.
little hat.
So
it's a sideways hat.
It got some lean on it.
Yeah, it's got some lean on it.
So have you guys ever heard of like if you get 3 people to get married that you go to heaven?
A what? No.
Yeah. There's this like I don't know what religion it's from, but it's like if you match make 3 people and they get married, that you can like earn your way to heaven. So, but I've done that.
You've done that, so you're going to heaven?
Maybe.
So match make me.
Yeah. What's up?
Wait. So you got a track record, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, which is crazy. I wish it would work for myself. I wish it. You know what I mean? He said the worst people give the best advice. You guys.
Yeah.
So,
no, same. I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like I give really good advice.
I just don't take my own.
Yeah. It's like, show me who you love, and I'll show you how much you love yourself. And then it's like, but don't put that on me, because then you're going to be like, girl, you're not following your own. I'm like,
You said,
hey.
Part of the game. So, but that's what it's for. So, no, but that's funny because there's a guy that I work with, young cat, and, him and his girl, they just had a baby, and they're like engaged now.
Aww.
And I was like, you're number 3. Like, that was like, that's it. I was like, after that, I'm just going to. I'm just gonna float around.
Everywhere. You're gonna levitate as soon as they like bring it together in whatever way that they do it. I'm sure they have their wedding traditions. You're gonna levitate.
I know. I'm gonna be like,
you're just gonna wake up one day.
What is this feeling?
Yeah, you're just gonna wake up and you're gonna levitate.
It's gonna be like the Santa Claus. It's like just gonna be a robe. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be like, oh, I wish I could put regular clothes on. Every time I put a t-shirt on, turns into a robe. It's the alcohol, you guys. Already.
It's the saliva.
You ever considered getting your online like officiant certificate?
I should do that.
Ooh.
You can get officiated online for anything.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I should be, I'm just a certified matchmaker. I wish. Yeah.
You should. You should. Like the 50.
I'm just gonna do that, and then when I go to their wedding, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, who's this guy?" Because I don't look like I would know them, right? But they're gonna be like, I'm like, hey, I was their matchmaker, you guys. So yeah. What are you doing here? I'm just sorry. This right here, they just sent it to me, and I grabbed it before I pulled up here. So
yeah. You're like, I orchestrated this whole thing.
Yeah, you said this
whole thing, all this,
me.
Bride, like a bridezilla. What is the momzilla or whatever?
Yeah.
You'd be like, all this like this speech from was it Training Day? All this is me. None of y'all will be here. Shout out Chris. I told Chris I would give him a shout out.
Yeah.
Chris. Shout out Chris. I didn't really tell him. I was just harassing him, but actually it's crazy that popped up. But yeah.
If he does not watch this, he better find the exact second that you gave that shout out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
forever.
Chris.
Yeah. Forever. No.
So I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna be like, I'm at him and I'll be like, go find it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, search and rescue. You gotta watch the whole thing.
No, but yeah, speaking of search and rescue, but maybe not actually. That wasn't a good way to segue this question. I wanted to ask like a story that you've heard from Front Steps that really stuck with you.
A story from Front Steps?
Yeah, that came with, or during the sound check that really stuck with you.
I think that's I'm trying to think. Like a sound check, I guess, that stuck with me. I think they all kind of stick with me. I know this sounds like a very general question, but I think that when you guys were there, I think that's it's not because you guys were there. I think that was probably he said this message is brought to you by.
This is a paid ad.
Paid actor. Yeah, paid actor testimony on the bottom. I think that that day solidified. Not it didn't solidify, but that's like exactly when I felt like I was really full. Like I felt what is the term when you're like you just feel like like this is what it's about, right? You like when you're like I know it's like
not
I know
fulfillment, but I
it's like we have a ton of work to do. Tonight we're still new.
Yeah.
I get that, but it's like I'm like this is what it is. This is what it is because it was like it started off with you guys that day, but then that day transitioned, and then it's like
there were so many people.
Dude, and then after you guys left, we still have we didn't get out of there. Me and Ellie didn't get out of there. Ellie's my daughter, by the way. Shout out Ellie.
Shout out Ellie.
You guys, I'm a little sad because today's Sunday and like Sunday's like our day, and I'm no, it's fine. And it's like I was like bummed out because I was like I'm picking her up after, but I was like hey, I got stuff to do. I said, So I just want to give her a shout out. If I was going to give Chris, my son, I get shout out to my real son, Miles. He's going to be like, I hate Ellie, I hate Chris. Shout out, Miles.
Is he middle child?
Yeah, exactly. My first and only boy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I just that day was like I'm like all right, this is what it's about. And we've had a couple of days like that where it's like people from that don't know each other, and next thing you know they're like, can I follow you? Like, what's your Instagram? And it's like like, this is what it's about. Like, how can we replicate this? Like, how can we have this every day where creatives are coming in and out, meeting each other, and then maybe picking up their other project, right? Because like hopefully you guys like, met somebody or will meet somebody who's been on the sound check and that's what the support system is, right? Has been on I don't even know what it is. It's not a podcast, right? But if they've been on the show, and then they bridge a relationship from there. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, we're just all intertwined.
And who are the hosts of that? Because isn't it, or I've seen some pretty specific people or reoccurring people on there.
On the sound checks?
Yeah, or the interview ones that you have.
So Ruth from Vibes, shout out Ruth from Vibes. She's done the Next Step. The Next Step is really weird. So it's technically just me. Okay. So it's hard because it's like I'll have to film it, have to edit it, and you guys know. You got if anybody who is like a creative and they're doing their stuff, it's easy to have a team. You can have a team of people, but with me, it's like covers or me, this, and on top of that, I'm already like we're running a clothing brand, and we got to worry about drops, and I got to be a dad, and you know what I mean. So it turns into a lot. But I don't know where I was going from that outside. And help me, help me, please. I need help.
You said Ruth was on there.
Yeah, Ruth from Vibes. Yeah, okay. Ruth from Vibes. We got Shayla. She's Shay the J. She's like our. I don't want to say in-house DJ because like that's the thing about what we're doing. I don't want like ownership of anybody, right? So it's like it's not like I'm like like you belong to like the front steps and like you're. It's like she's our in-house DJ. She was on a sound check, and then her story with us. Shout out Shay. But I known Shay since she was maybe like 13. She used to I used to work at the mall. She used to come into the mall, and years later she was Instagram. We linked up, and I'm cool with her sister. So. Like I linked up with her and I was like, hey, you should come in. You're kind of doing this DJ thing. Like I just think it'd be cool. And she was just like mixing at the house. And not that I have anything to do with her success or anything like that. I don't want anybody to take it. So I just want to put that out as a disclaimer. But she came in and she was like, yeah, I'm DJing and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, like you should DJ in here. But then when I got the new office, we have more space. So I was like, nah, like I'm gonna get a DJ booth. Yeah. And then like you can DJ up here. You can just come up on Sundays. And then like now she's doing cool stuff and I'm like super excited. Again, not because I'm the reason for her journey, because I don't see it that way, that I was just a part of it. Yeah. Right. So when she goes off and does cool stuff, I would just feel like I don't want to say right? Or uncle or anything like that, but I'm just a lighthouse again, and being like, oh, like, hey, that's cool, like, you know what I mean? Like, girl, you're doing your shit, you know what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. So switch of topics, though.
She said, anyways,
anyways, we're gonna talk about other shit now.
Yeah, she said all that heartfelt shit. That was
cool. Next thing. Okay, so I really wanted to talk about music in general and all the shit that's not all the shit, but just, you know, some changes. But like, okay, songs and how they're super short now. They're like 2 minutes, 30 seconds long. There's always like got to be the right hook for something. They're not 5 minutes long anymore. And like how much I miss that, you know, like the whole storytelling of music has changed a bit to some degree. There's a lot of artists who are now, you know, leaning towards shorter songs.
Yeah, so our attention span has changed, right?
You think so? You think that's what it is?
1,000%. I think our attention span, we just get everything fast. We get everything super fast. There's fast food, fast, dude, no one knows how to cook, right? It's like, I
know how to cook.
Yeah, well, and
Yeah.
well, you hear how excited I got when I was like, "You grow watermelons?" I was like,
"You're
fruits." I said, and that's so crazy because, you know, like when I was young, my mom had like a garden and she didn't grow everything, but you know what I mean.
I'm totally lying about this garden, you guys. I'm very sarcastic. There's a lot of dry humor here.
Yes.
Okay, just remember that.
Yeah, she didn't really lick my glass, you guys. I just want. She didn't really. She was just kidding with the licking my glass. She didn't lick my glass. Maybe.
That was off camera. That one was off camera.
She said, "Run the tape. Run the tape."
No, but yeah.
I think that's we just get everything super fast. So, of course, we're not going to have the attention span, and people really don't play instruments anymore. When I went to school for music management, and actually to be sound engineer, but that's just good luck doing that. You know what I mean? But
you went to school for that?
Yeah, to be I went to school to be a sound engineer. Then I transitioned to be like eventually I'll be a teacher, right? So, but I think that's part of it. I remember my teacher was like, no one feels from Germany. He was like, no one plays instruments anymore. He was like a big pianist from Germany, and I was like, okay, and I was like, whatever, man. He was like, all you guys do is like sample music, and I'm like, I always. So I feel that I hate when people like diss hip hop because it's my culture, right? And people say that because I feel like they underline a lot of it, right?
Oh, like the sampling of music?
Yeah, and they're like, all they do is underline. It's like, I heard the they on there, right? And it's like, I felt like it was capitalized and underlined. What do you mean by they? But he used to always say that. He used to always say, like, there's no instrumentation anymore. No one plays music. And I think that's, no one plays instruments. You know what I mean? You listen to, like, Get Down on It by Kool and the Gang. And that's like a 10-minute, 7-minute banger, right? And you could just vibe out to it. And, like, I don't want to hear an instrumental. I do, but not a lot of people want to hear an instrumental for 5 minutes, right? And it's like, how much storytelling can you tell in 5 minutes? But you can go back to like look at like Slick Rick, and like even Kendrick does it, right? Kendrick does a really good job of like this storytelling when you can visually see it. Nas did it, Biggie, Pac, all these people, but the content sucks. But there's people who have good songs. There's good musicians, especially here in Wichita. Tons of musicians that we just don't get the exposure to. But to answer your question, why I feel that it's just our attention span, right?
Yeah.
Our attention span is very short. So,
what do you think?
Yeah, our attention span is super short nowadays, and I agree with him. Like, no one plays the instruments anymore, and then with how music is made nowadays, it depends on the goal of that artist, I guess, as to how that music's gonna get made and what they're trying to project with it or what story they're trying to tell with it.
And a lot of stuff is made for TikTok.
It is. That's
right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So
like,
I feel like a lot of it is. That's a big reason that it is, because they're looking for like which is a soundbite that's gonna go further, because now the way that people get music is so much different. A lot of people don't listen to the whole album. They will only listen to specific songs.
That's crazy.
How that's changed.
Well, and it's that has, what I think really started, it didn't really happen with the internet, right? It did happen with the internet, but it happened when Apple did the iPod. buy a song 99 cents.
Yeah.
Then I
iTunes
didn't
store.
I didn't care about I can just buy the song I want. A long time ago you had to. Remember we talked about album covers and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's like you had to come up with the whole project. Now it's like I can just pick what I want. I can buy everything a la carte.
Yeah.
So it's like when you do that, it's like it winds up costing you more in the long run, right? And then you don't get exposed to stuff. I don't know. I came from a culture of like you have to eat everything on your plate, even if you don't like it. Right? You know what I mean? I just remember, I remember my mom, and this, sorry to veer off, but
No.
I remember my mom would like I wasn't allowed to leave the table until I finished my food. And I remember just like I don't like cantaloupe. You can't. Yeah, I really hate cantaloupe.
You know what? I actually don't like cantaloupe that much either. Because
honeydew.
No, wait.
Yeah.
No, I like honeydew. Honeydew. But for me, so it took me a minute to realize what cantaloupe was, and then I was like, melon. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Because that's how I would say it in Spanish. But there is this ice cream. It's like an ice cream sundae, but it's called Bionico. And this one paleteria ice cream store would put cantaloupe in it, and I know it's getting hard. It's getting hard because I have to say it in English. It's getting hard. It's getting really hard.
On-spot translation.
Yeah, and I'm like, the word. Anyways, no. So this paleteria would put a lot of cantaloupe in it, and I remember that I was just like, I can't have cantaloupe anymore. I hate it. It's the worst thing in my life, and it ruined it for me.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Cantaloupe, but
yeah. But I like honeydew.
Yeah, watermelon.
Ooh,
yeah.
A card with watermelon. Yeah. I like a good. I really love the prickly pears.
Ooh.
Tunas.
Hey, what is the fruit that looks like it has little hairs on it?
That's lychee, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, but yeah.
That has a grape. That looks like a grape, but it has hair and it's red.
Yes.
No, it's
red.
not.
It's rambutan.
Yeah, those are.
They look like sea urchins.
Yeah,
that's what they remind me of. That's what they remind me of, sea urchins, and which also reminds me of Surf's Up, the movie.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a dumb movie. It's about penguins trying to swim.
What?
No one will get this reference. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say no.
Watch Surf's Up, you guys.
Yeah, watch Surf's Up because it's funny, and it's the part where he goes broken. Anyways, okay. It's a penguin trying to learn how to surf, and then like he falls off, and he's not a good surfer, and then he's just like, and then he fell on me, he broke me, look, broken. Okay, sorry. I said I wasn't gonna say it, and then I said it.
That's funny.
Cantaloupe. We don't fuck with cantaloupe.
Yeah.
And we don't fuck. You fuck with cantaloupe.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Canceled.
Yeah. No, we don't fuck with that. Around here, we don't fuck around cantaloupe.
You're like the vibe I'm trying to curate is not that Dusty, so you're not gonna be allowed in the steps anymore.
Hey, Dusty, like you can tell, like he was like, okay, here we go. I like it. I like cantaloupe. I'm sorry. I like it.
Yeah, and we also don't fuck with, or we do. I guess some people fuck with cantaloupe, but we also don't fuck with the songs that are 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say pickles.
Oh yeah, pickles.
You don't like pickles?
I don't like pickles. We don't.
Dusty, my man. What?
Wow.
It said switched up sides. I said anytime you are welcome. Now, how do you not? You don't really like pickles?
I don't like pickles
At all?
No.
That's crazy. Like there's like
I love
pickle that
cucumber.
you.
I like cucumber.
Okay.
I don't like pickles.
That's like people who don't like tomatoes, but then they're like, I love ketchup.
Yeah. Those people are weird though. No,
Yeah.
that's
You said,
different.
no, nothing like me.
Yeah, nothing like me. Because the way that you make the pickles is in the vinegar juice.
So you don't like vinegar juice?
I like vinegar. So like I like when jalapenos are in them.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You know, and
Have you put the pickles inside of the jalapeno juice?
No, because I don't like pickles.
You know, just trying to warm you up. trying to warm you up, baby. Yeah. He said, actually, you know what? I love pickles now.
I can try again. So our taste buds change every 7 years. So sometimes after a while, I'll be like, okay, maybe I will like this certain food that I didn't like before. So I'll try it. I give things a chance.
That literally just put fear in my heart that I would just go back to loving, or go back to cantaloupe.
You
know what I mean? I was like 7 years, and I was like, would I like cantaloupe? I can't. Like, it's bad. Like, I can't even have it. I can't even have it in the fridge.
Why?
Yeah, because like I can smell it. Like, I don't even like the smell.
Okay, what was the reason that you don't like cantaloupe?
I think my mom made me eat it when I was younger, but I just don't.
Trauma.
You see it?
Trauma.
It feels like it gives me like anxiety. Like when I'm like cantaloupe, I'm like, woo, oh,
Triggered.
All right, you know, like it's like if I go to like Quick Trip and they have little fruit cups, and I'm like, I guess I get it, and I'll be like, that's a big piece of cantaloupe. I can't. Yeah, you guys don't.
Okay. See, because this is where it veers off for me. So I don't hate it as much as you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always enjoy it, but I will fuck with cantaloupe water because agua de melón, it's really good. So like I will drink cantaloupe water.
What's the ice creams? Like have you had the square?
Paletas?
Yeah, they're like the paletas, but with the square ones that you get from Costco, the Americanized ones.
No.
I'll eat one like that.
Oh, okay.
I'll eat a little Malone one like that, and I'm like,
yeah.
But it's, I feel like it doesn't taste like.
Yeah.
Ooh, because regular cantaloupe, like fresh cut. Oof, yeah.
Yeah. What else don't you like?
I think that's it. I'm a big guy. You know what I mean? Like there's not a lot of stuff that I don't like, and I'll try anything. I'll be like, let's try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Haters? You said you didn't like haters.
Yeah, I don't dislike haters. You know what I mean? It's just because I think a lot of people who hate stuff, they just haven't educated themselves, and they haven't educated themselves enough. You know what I mean? I think they just haven't. They haven't had a self-check, right? Like mindfulness.
I love it.
Mindfulness, you know. So
I love your self-regulation.
Yeah, thank you. But I think that's it. It's like I don't hate anybody, and I don't, because then it would be like I hate haters. What is that?
Yeah.
You know, it's contradictory.
I mean, you didn't really fuck with 50 Cent.
Yeah, I hate it.
And he's a big hater.
I like 50 Cent though. You know what I mean? I just don't like what he's doing.
You didn't like what
I don't like your actions, buddy. Right now.
I don't like your actions.
I don't like your actions.
Yeah, that's what it is. We don't like certain actions. So we don't like certain actions. Yeah.
Were you thinking of melonas?
Melonas.
Yeah, blue wrapper.
What is that? Melonas.
Bro, have you had those before?
No.
Yes. They are incredible.
Ooh, those hit.
It's the best ice cream ever.
Let me tell you.
Oh, I've never had these.
Many different fruit flavors. So if you don't like cantaloupe, you can pick banana or watermelon. This
is what you do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You get the kids in there, and then you be like, yeah, you want ice cream. And then you grab, I don't know, I think there's a mango one. You get yourself the mango one, and then you get them the melon one, and then you just take a bite, all right? And then you give it to the kid, the bitten one to the kid, and you like for tax. That's what it is. For tax. You know? Yeah. And then it's kind of like when people do venom from a rattlesnake, it kind of builds up a tolerance of Malone. So.
Makes sense.
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like,
yes.
Yeah.
I think that is the way to. Yeah, I mean, and then you have to tax the kids on everything.
Oh yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
You said, hey, that's what?
Yeah. I mean, they got to learn young.
Automatically, you got to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They need us, like this whole thing of like us making their lives easier. We got to stop doing it. We got to tax them.
Yeah, automatically.
Yeah, as soon as they're at the womb, taxed.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You can't walk yet? That's ridiculous, dude.
Bootstraps.
Yeah. Like, come on, stand up. You can't hold your head up, right?
Oh.
Man.
They said, I thought I had a kid on my head. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
Okay. Here's the other thing. Imagine doing this and your head and you can't connect your hands because your head is too big your head is too big, so you can't connect.
Mm-hmm.
Those are babies. Do that to a baby. If you put their little arms around like this, it'll be like this for them.
You said, who has a baby out there that we can experiment on?
Like, dude, yeah, guys, it's real. It's
People
real.
at home, grab your baby.
Yeah.
In the DMs.
Yeah,
in the comments.
In the comments.
Let us know if this is a real thing.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Because I've done it. And
she said, hey, girl, I need you to bring that baby over.
Bruh.
And this is the type of ants that I am.
No, I'll watch him. He said, nah, no problem.
I'm running experiments on those bad boys.
He said, why do you have a lab coat on? He said, don't worry about it. What time are you picking him up?
Yeah.
He said, you guys feel free to stay out a little bit later if you want to.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of Freud over here. No kidding. They're going to learn to walk after this.
Yeah. He said, she just started walking. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Just injected them. I have 3 kids. No,
yeah.
I don't have kids.
That's funny.
That's why I shouldn't be allowed to procreate.
She said, no, kids are beautiful things.
I thought I had this on Do Not Disturb. I apologize. That's so rude. Let me see who's texting me.
Yeah.
It's just Dusty. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Okay, no.
You are the reason I drink.
Wow.
Yeah, you like that one?
That's
a good one.
That's a new one. I really like that
Dusty
one.
was up all night looking for that one. He said, I know it's coming.
That one's a really good one.
My sound effect board has grown tenfold.
Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. He be busting out some new ones out of nowhere.
Yeah, I watched the episode where you got the soundboard, and I was like, oh, you had like the Undertaker sound.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so do you think it sounds like the Taco Bell
Yeah.
sound?
Oh yeah, that's it. That was also on the episode.
Did you see the difference?
What is it? Is this pitched up?
Yeah.
It's just pitched up, right?
Yeah, or the other one's pitched down.
Yeah.
One of them. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Dusty, you need to make a sound for us.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what it would be, but like.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be either.
But like you had to, but that was cool. That was
You
cool.
won't Fonny's laugh. That's
No.
that's it. That's it.
No, actually, you know what's worse is like my laugh gets worse with certain friends because I have friends who have really bad laughs. Like that I make fun of them so much, and so that I start to laugh like them.
Oh.
And like one of them, he laughs like a witch. Junior, shout out Junior. He's always like, oh, he was at my dinner. Did you hear him laugh?
I don't remember.
You would have remembered. But
Memorable moment.
it's a memorable moment because he's very like.
Can't miss it.
Can't do it. I can't do it right now. No, it's
Cackles like a witch.
Yeah, very much like a witch.
Very hocus pocus.
It's giving hocus pocus. Yeah. No, okay. So, I think this is a great time for us to switch into lightning round.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is. It's like that. It's
Like
like
that.
that. It's like that. Sorry. And like that too. And that's, yes.
That's hilarious.
That's Junior's laugh. I'm gonna send that to him.
Literally called witches laughing.
I'm gonna send that to him because that was it. That was it. So we're gonna do lightning round. So this is where we ask you a bunch of lightning type questions, and then we'll kind of just bounce back and forth, and you can.
You said after the liquor. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it now. He said, it's got a little heavy handed on this.
Yeah.
He said, time for the lightning round.
Yes. Things coming off the cuff for you. So one song that always grounds you.
Oh, isn't she lovely, Stevie Wonder? Yeah, it's about his daughter. It's a beautiful song. He like if you listen to the audio on Isn't She Lovely, it was actually his daughter. He like recorded that. It was like one of the first portable recorders, and he like took it home while they were giving his daughter a bath. Aww. Yeah, so it's just, and that song is just about her, and it's like, yeah, so that's, yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Lightning round, that's it. That's the first
yeah,
one that
I
came
love
to my
that.
head. Yeah.
For creatives who feel blocked, what's one way to start telling their story again?
Just do it. That's it. Just put it into action. I think a lot of people get like choice paralysis, or they get some sort of paralysis where they don't want to move and they start overthinking it. That thought paralysis. So just do it. You know, find somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Find somewhere safe, and just, I think it helps being surrounding yourself with people who want to see you win.
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit easier, especially when you get into like dark alleys in your mind, you know?
For sure.
Finish this sentence. Community starts when?
Run it back one more time.
Finish the sentence. Community starts when?
When everybody starts working together. I think that's, when you start seeing value in each other. Because there's things that I'm good at, and I do a lot of things, but I'm not great at everything. So, you know, everybody's seeing value, because everybody has value to them. Even people who feel like I don't have any value, like you can do something, right? So I think that's it. It's again, being mindful of people, meeting people where they're at, and just I don't know, doing that. Just when you see value in people, you know what I mean? And again, they don't have to be like, oh, they can get me to this point, right? I think we start putting weight on that. It's like, well, I need this person to be my friend because they would help me do this and do all that. Just like, you know, everybody has value. So just, you know, people recognizing the value in yourself, as well as recognizing the value in other people, you know? So, not that people are monetary. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like where it's like, things don't need to be transactional, but you know, everybody has value. So
morning creative or late night thinker?
Shit. Late night thinker. So this is my schedule, you guys. All right. The schedule is crazy. All right. So it's wake up at 7, and then I run, or like, I don't run. I do not run. My mind runs. Let me tell you, inside this mind, fit. No.
Six-pack.
Yeah, yeah. If my mind was running, triathlon. You know what I mean? So,
Spartan race.
He said, yeah. What is it? What's the tribe that runs with no shoes for like hundreds of?
In Chihuahua, Mexican.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God, I can't think of it right now.
Well,
but it's in Chihuahua.
That's my mind. Yeah, but mind. So it's like wake up at 7, and then I go to bed maybe at 1:32 every night, and then because I'm like
1:32.
Yeah, it's creative.
That's very specific. 1:32 a.m.
No, like 1:30 or 2.
Oh.
Yeah. You said, 1:30. He said
1:32. Time for bed.
Little eye covers. He said,
yes.
Yeah, no, 1:30 or 2, like somewhere between, I would say 1 and 2 in that realm.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to bed or something like that.
And you wake up at 7 a.m.?
Yeah. Hey, we're talking about this. Remember, I was like, when we set your alarm and it says like, you have 6 hours. Just you have 5 hours to sleep, and you're like, "Why'd you gotta?"
You don't have to tell me that.
I did the math already, man. I already know. You don't gotta tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Sometimes right now our phones be attacking us, and they need to stop.
Yeah, relax.
They need to stop.
I need you to do what you were supposed to do. Just set the alarm.
Yeah, we
don't.
Yeah,
I don't need your commentary.
Yeah. I already know I use my phone 2 hours more than last week.
Oh yes. Yeah. I already know my screen time is higher now. You don't know what's going on in my life.
Me and you both know that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm in content creation mode now. This is unhealthy. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Mind your business. Yeah. Mind your business. All right.
Yeah.
So help me with the task. Go ahead and open up.
Yeah.
CapCut.
Yeah.
All right. He said, I need you to open up. All right. Get that Canva open.
Yeah. Yes.
That's funny.
It's a song that instantly makes you think of your kids.
Oh. So, Isn't She Lovely? It reminds me of my daughter. What song? All right. So when my kids, that's like for me, right? Like the vision I have of them and that's what song is like. Isn't She Lovely for my daughter? For my son, I would say, this is weird. So they both like, my daughter likes Get Down on It by Kool and the Gang. Like loves that song. It's that, and then what's the Apple Bottom Jeans with the boots with the fur?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my son's song. Like when he was little, that's like the song that you know what I mean? Like these are songs that remind me of them. But if it's like songs that I'm like, if I was to go, what song that I would want you guys to listen to that would remind you of me, I think it would be People Under the Stairs Jamboree Part 2. Like, so it's like if I go, so this is our morbid time, all right?
No, you're good. Yeah.
Bonnie's like, hell yeah.
Yes,
time.
let's
Hey,
go.
you've been
Let's
playing it safe. Drink up.
Yeah.
Drink up.
Things have been a little too safe here.
Yeah, so so I already have like, it's weird. I already have like, so I was on another podcast and like I start talking like this and they were like, ooh, I felt like they were like, hey bro, you all right? And I'm like, I'm fucking fine, bro.
Yeah.
I think
it's because you weren't around weird people.
Yeah, so I think what it is like you, and so I just made a post like a couple of days ago and it was like, everyone's like, hey bro, I just want to make sure you're all right. I'm like, I'm fucking perfectly fine. Like I feel like I have to have those conversations to stay fine. Like I have to be realistic with myself and realistic with what I feel that people need to hear, i.e. me being myself. Like I need to be honest with myself, and instead of being like everything's all right, like I have to have real talks with myself. But like I've already made the playlist. I got 5 tracks on there, and it's like if something happens, like that's my playlist. It's my five songs. I'm done and I'm out.
Damn.
So yeah, you know what I mean.
Display your body like a flying around, elevating.
Well, you know,
While
so
that song
the reason
plays.
the reason why I did this is because you can get your ashes put in a record.
Yes. I've heard that.
So I was like,
I thought about that.
Yeah, so I was like,
That's cool.
You can do 5 songs. So it's like, I'll tell you guys the playlist.
Yeah.
Let me get my phone real quick, you guys.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the show, you know, when everyone's like, let me get my phone real quick and let me tell you about the playlist.
Yeah.
You guys don't see that part because we edited it out, but yeah, that's.
But well, you all have to send us pics and then we can do it.
Yeah. So this is. Let me see. I thought I deleted it, and then the playlist is called "If I Should Die Tonight." All right. So these are the 6 songs. All right. "Never Can Say Goodbye" by the Jackson 5. "Sapo," "I Can't Make It." "Isn't She Lovely" is on there by Stevie Wonder. "Don't Cry" by Jay Dilla. "So Very Hard to Go" by Tower of Power. "Don't Let No One Get You Down" by War, and then "Do Better" by Absol. That's it. Which is weird that the Absol just crept on there. That's my surprise. That's my surprise song. You know, it's like, what song would people be surprised it's on your playlist?
Yeah.
It's a morbid playlist, but yeah, it's like Absol, "Do Better." Yeah. So
I didn't know you can make yourself into a record. That's cool. You can make yourself into a tree, and that's what I want to be.
Yeah, that was my other route.
Mine's a tree.
If I went the record route, you know, I had my last song picked too. It was gonna sound something like this.
Oh my god!
I knew what he ate for lunch. What is it?
Because I know my family and friends will get a kick out of it. Like, he got us one last time. That asshole.
The amount of times that Dusty. Yes. That's true.
Would you like prep it up? Like prep it up with a speech like, "Hey, you guys, it's Dusty, and you know, I just wanted to tell you guys I love you, but I wanted to leave you guys with this song." And then they'll be like this, "I miss them," you know? And then be like, "All right." Gotcha.
That's so Dusty. You bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay. So are you stricter about playlists or screen time with your kids?
What do you mean? Like playlist? Like songs?
Yeah, like it sounds like would you be stricter around like the music that they listen to, like and what type of music that they're like going to be listening to, or screen time? Like I'm making sure that they're getting off of.
Oh, that's a hard one, because I think the music that you listen to, what you visually see, gets into you a lot faster. Right? I got like
Saliva sugar?
I got some saliva sugar. Like sugar water. Men in Black. I think playlists, because if you can, music can be therapy to people, right? So if you can instill the right songs, that can get them through a lot of stuff. They're going to see a lot of stuff, right? But if you can input the right songs, they can go down the rabbit hole that might lead them out of something. You know what I mean? So yeah, because there's the music that my dad like put me up on, and I'm like, oh shit! Like I wish you were alive now, so I can be like, damn, hey, this is a banger, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
and then be able to actually appreciate it, because you're right. Like when you're first young, you're just like, oh my god, it means that I gotta get up. Hearing that song,
yeah.
Or it means that like, oh, the fabuloso, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like my dad's home. But now, as you're older and you have more wisdom and more experiences under your pocket, you're like, damn, that hits deep now.
What was he feeling?
Yeah.
What were you feeling to have that was your song? I remember my mom, like when my parents split, she listened to Brenda Russell's Piano in the Dark. And like now it's real hard for me to listen to that. I think this is another reason why I started doing playlists too, because I used to just do like Sunday cleaning sessions, just like one song, and then that was it. It was just like one song. I'm like, hey, you guys should probably check this song out. And I remember I listened to that song and I was like, fuck, dude, like knowing now, you know, and having years and experiences underneath my belt, like, I was like, damn, my mom was like really, like, she was fucked up, like when my parents split. You know what I mean? Because I was like, she listened to that song. I remember she used to listen to it on repeat. And I'm like, song's a banger, but I'm like, fuck, like the context of the song. And the song was popping when they split, so it made sense. It like was that tracks, right? But I'm like, damn, like she was going through it.
It's like the Spotify Wrapped. It's like no one knew that you were going through it, and then Spotify, we did.
Yeah.
We knew.
In your business, they said screen time. Check your screen time.
Yeah. Spotify was like, you listened to this song.
You were depressed.
And then, yes, like I love it though.
Yeah.
I love those analytics. Like they were like, on this date, you listened to music for 10 hours straight. And I'm like, yeah, that was a rough day.
Well, and that's the crazy thing with me. Like that's the crazy thing. It's like I'll find. I'm not sure if you guys are similar to this. They said it's like, it's like you're autistic. Is that it right? Is you're like autistic? Like I'll listen to one song. People are like, "What's on your playlist?" And I still make playlists. You know, we got like hidden playlists that I have. But it's like I'll listen to one song all day.
Oh, I was about to ask you that, but then I decided not to ask you that because I was like,
all day.
Are you a repeat playlist or is it a song? Okay.
Yeah, it's one song. I'll find one song and then I'll just listen to it.
Yeah.
All day. Like there's a song. What was it? It was on my wrap up. But it was Damn's. It's like KB9, and just something about just the storytelling in that song, like, and I was like, ooh, I listened to it a lot. Home Improvement by Alchemist and Hit Boy, like just the context of what they talk about in that. I'm just like, man, like it's just on repeat. And then next you know, it's like I'm like, damn, I listened to this. I think it said that I was like 0.03 of like they're listening for that song, and I was like, I don't even know what the math is on that.
You're like,
hey, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm keeping you guys on top.
Okay.
I need my royalty payments.
They said, hey, a shout out, something, a little sound check, boy. You want to pull up? You say want to pull up to the sound check. It was like that's crazy to me, like to be like, but that's how I am. Just to answer that question, I'm on repeat.
That's awesome. I love it. What's a girl dad superpower you didn't know you had?
Girl dad superpower that I didn't know I had. So my daughter's birthday is on the 29th of September, and then mine's is on the 30th. So crazy story time with Miguel, of course. So my son and my daughter, two separate moms, right? But like they were both born in the same room at the hospital. Isn't that crazy?
That is, yeah.
Yeah, like both at Wesley. I think it's like room number 7 or something like that. I took a picture of it and I was like, this room fucking It feels familiar. And they both were born there. But me and my daughter and my son has definitely a special bond. But he's 18 now. So he's like phased out of that special bond. It's like now it's like, gotta, it's your own. You gotta find your own bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with my daughter, so we're automatically close because our birthdays are like a day apart, basically, like a few hours. But superpowers, I don't know, just, I don't want to say like letting her have her way. Like, I'm very mindful of my daughter. I keep using mindful, but I'm very mindful. Like, I want my daughter to be a good whatever, right? Whether she has like a wife or a husband or whatever the case, I want her to be a good partner for somebody. So I'm very mindful, and that's like my superpower is like making sure that I'm getting her prepped up to be a good partner. And being a good partner doesn't mean that you're serving somebody.
Yeah, no,
right?
it doesn't. It's like a partnership you're talking about.
Yeah, just being mindful. Being
together.
mindful of people, you know what I mean? Being like surrounding how to introduce herself. Like, she's at the office.
Yeah.
She works front desk at the office. And then elevator service. So just having her be mindful, just so I guess that would be my superpower, if that is a superpower. You know, I to be honest, she's my kryptonite. You know what I mean? So like all superpowers are like let me tell you, they do not work. I'm like okay. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm like, she's like, Dad, can you do that? I'm like, no, good, I guess we can. You know, that's she would be my kryptonite, to be completely honest.
Yeah. Dusty, you got one? Okay. So we've now heard a little bit about both you, your stories, your passions, and your interests. So tell us and our listeners how everyone can find you and support you.
How can they find me? Find me on Front Steps is the Future on Instagram. How can they support? If you guys want to come down to the shop, get some merch. We got cool merch. Come down there.
They do have cool merch.
I appreciate that, you guys. We just dropped some stuff too, but some hoodies, whatnot. But if you guys want to come down, support some stuff, share our content, be mindful. You know what I mean? Supporting anybody in the support system is kind of supporting us. But just, share our stuff. Pull up to the shop. Give good energy, you guys, and just be mindful. I think that's really the biggest thing.
Yes. Well, para arriba, para abajo, para el centro y para adentro.